Welcome to Instacast.
All right, strap in for this one.
Oh, yeah.
We're diving deep into this YouTube challenge, right?
Yeah.
This guy's trying to turn one single penny
Just a penny.
into $100,000
100,000.
in 30 days.
And only 30 days.
Wild.
It's a wild ride.
And we're jumping in on day 3.
Yeah, day 3, that's where things start to get really interesting.
What's so fascinating about this to me is that it's like real-world business constraints, right?
Exactly. It's
Limited resources, ticking clock, and he can't cheat, like, use his clout or his
Well,
network.
that's right. He's got to play by the rules. No shortcuts.
So it's pure hustle,
Pure hustle, yeah.
pure strategy.
And strategy, yeah.
And he starts day 3
So day 3.
with $155
Aye.
that he's earned over the first 2 days.
Not bad. Not bad.
He also brings on a friend,
Oh.
Polino,
Okay, so he's got some help.
to help out.
Right, right.
Their initial plan is window cleaning.
Window cleaning, huh?
They even go out and buy supplies.
Smart. Got to be prepared.
But this is where we see the rubber meet the road,
Oh, yeah. The difference between a cool idea and actually doing it?
They run into some roadblocks.
What kind of roadblocks?
They need permits.
Oh,
Lots of competition.
of course. Of course.
And just, people aren't that interested.
So, no customer.
No customers.
Oof. So what happened?
What happens when your big plan falls apart on day 3?
Yeah, that's got to be tough.
Well, this is where his resourcefulness really shines.
Okay. I like that.
Instead of getting discouraged, he turns these chance encounters
Yeah,
into money-making opportunities.
I love it.
And it's not always about big bucks,
Right. Got to start somewhere.
He honors this commitment that he had made to give away a free coffee,
Oh, wow. So he's keeping his word.
even though that costs him money.
Yeah, but that builds trust.
Totally.
It shows integrity,
Integrity.
which is huge.
Huge. Then he sells a marker
A marker
to a passerby
to a random person.
for $10.
Wow. Okay, he's hustling.
Hustle.
So now he's up to...
Up to $165
Okay.
before he scores a free lunch.
How'd he swing that?
He just chats with someone about his journey and bam, free meal.
Talk about networking.
Networking skills on point.
Seriously, turning small talk into lunch.
It's not just the meal, it's the momentum.
Yeah, keeping that energy up is huge.
Totally.
Psychologically.
He also reveals his 3-phase plan
Oh, this is getting interesting.
for hitting that $100,000 goal.
Lay it on me.
Phase 1,
Okay.
where he's at now,
Okay.
is all those street-level hustles
Makes sense.
to get to $100 to $500.
So kind of like proving the concept.
Exactly.
The early grind.
Early grind.
Gotcha.
Phase 2 gets more sophisticated.
Okay, so how is he stepping it up?
He's going to leverage his marketing skills to offer services to businesses.
Oh, okay. So like B2B, business to business.
Exactly.
So he's going from like one-off transactions to something more,
Sustainable.
yeah, sustainable.
To get to $500 to $2,000.
All right. So where's he going to get the money to even make that jump to phase 2?
That's where the bold plan comes in.
Okay, I'm listening.
Secure an investor.
Whoa, he's going big.
And not small potatoes here. We're talking high-ticket service.
High ticket, so like a premium service?
Targeting businesses
What kind of businesses?
like law firms,
Okay.
real estate agencies.
Those are some high roller clients.
Exactly.
That's ambitious.
But he quickly realizes he needs,
Cash.
cash flow.
To live. Yeah, to
The
live.
basic expense.
Yeah, so he adjusts his strategy.
Okay, smart. Got to be flexible.
He's going to seek a smaller investment.
Smaller. How much we're talking?
$1,000.
Good.
And he promises
He's promising.
a 2x return
Wow.
within 20 days.
That's a bold promise,
It is.
but it's appealing,
Totally.
High risk, high reward.
So he teams up with Polino,
His buddy.
drafts a contract,
They're serious about this.
and they hit the pavement.
All right, so where are they going?
Specifically, luxury hotels. Luxury hotels. Interesting.
Where they think they might find investors.
Going straight to the source.
Straight to the source.
Smart.
This is where those negotiation skills really
Come in.
come in.
You got to be persuasive.
He has to overcome the skepticism.
Yeah, people are going to be skeptical.
Oh, yeah.
It's a crazy challenge.
It's a crazy challenge.
So how's he doing?
He faces rejection after rejection.
Oof, that's got to sting.
He has this encounter with 2 Italian entrepreneurs,
Okay.
and they seem interested at first,
Oh.
but they ultimately back out
Oh.
because of the perceived risk
Makes sense.
and to show how committed he is.
Oh, this is interesting.
He offers
Oh, the offer?
his driver's license
Wow.
and his Dubai residence permit
As collateral.
as collateral.
He's all in.
All in.
I can't believe he's risking that.
It's a high-risk, high-reward move.
That's one way to show you're serious.
And you know what? It works.
It worked.
Partially. There's an Italian entrepreneur.
Same ones.
End up investing $300.
Wow.
So not the full amount,
Right.
but it gets him to
How much now?
$455.
Okay, so he's got something to work with.
And it keeps his dream alive.
That's what matters.
That's what matters.
What a moment.
It just shows you, right?
What's that?
The importance of perseverance.
You got to keep going, even when it's tough.
Even when it's tough.
He stayed engaged, he adapted,
And
and he secured a win.
even if it was a partial win.
A win's a win.
A win's a win. All right, so he's got $455.
$455.
What's next? Man, it's so inspiring to see him bounce back like that.
Right. Doesn't let anything get him down.
That's that resilience you see in, like, all the best entrepreneurs.
Yeah, they just get it, you know? Rejection is part of the game.
Exactly, and they don't let it, like, stop them.
I think we often focus on, like, the glamorous side of entrepreneurship.
Highlight reel, right.
The big launches, the media attention.
The money, the fame.
But we never really see, like,
The grind.
the setbacks.
The self-doubt.
all the stuff that happens behind the scenes.
And this challenge is, like, pulling back the curtain.
Showing the raw, unfiltered reality.
Of building something from nothing.
It's constant adaptation, hustle, and overcoming obstacles.
And it's not just those external challenges, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a huge mental and emotional toll, too.
It's like constant pressure.
To make decisions, manage resources, keep pushing forward.
Even when things are looking bleak.
That's why mental toughness is just as important as business skills.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
He's basically running a psychological marathon.
Alongside this financial one.
Exactly.
And that's why those small wins are so crucial.
To keep you going.
Every dollar he makes, every free meal, every connection.
It's fuel for the fire, you know?
It's that little boost of
Well,
motivation.
it's like that free lunch he got just from talking to someone.
Oh, yeah, just sharing his story.
It wasn't even just the food, right? It was like,
The validation.
yeah, the feeling of
Someone believes in you.
you're not alone.
Exactly. And that can be so powerful.
Especially in a challenge like this, which can feel pretty isolating.
Right. It's a good reminder that success is often a team effort.
And speaking of, like, planning and strategies,
Oh, yeah. His 3-phase plan.
it's like a roadmap, you know?
Guiding his actions, breaking down this huge goal into smaller steps.
Classic strategic planning.
It helps you measure progress, adjust as needed, stay focused.
So phase one, that street hustle phase.
Right.
It's all about proving the concept, getting some initial capital,
Testing the waters, figuring out what works.
learning from mistakes.
Exactly.
And then phase two, that's where he scales things up.
So instead of one-off gigs, he's thinking about offering services to businesses.
Which can hopefully lead to, you know,
More consistent income.
some stability.
Exactly.
And phase three, the big one, the product launch.
That's where his marketing skills come into play.
He's talking influencer marketing, strategic partnerships, all that.
So he's leveraging the power of, like, online platforms.
Which makes sense, given his YouTube background.
Right. He gets how to create content that people actually want to see.
Engage with.
It'll be interesting to see how he, like, translates those skills into a real product or service.
Oh, yeah, and how he navigates all the complexities of, you know,
Influencer partnerships.
product development.
Marketing campaigns.
It's a whole other level.
But one he seems ready for. You know, he's got that strategic mindset.
But like we saw with the window cleaning thing,
Oh, yeah.
even the best laid plans can go.
Raw.
It's a reminder that, like, market research and validation are so important.
You can't just assume people will want what you're selling.
You got to test those assumptions.
Get feedback, be willing to pivot.
And that's where adaptability comes in.
He didn't dwell on that window cleaning setback.
Nope. He learned from it and moved on.
That's huge. That ability to let go of ideas that aren't working.
Adjust course based on real-time feedback.
Crucial skill for any entrepreneur.
Especially in this unpredictable world.
And it goes back to that mental fortude we were talking about.
Yeah, got to be able to detach from your ego
Acknowledge when something isn't working.
and have the confidence to try something else.
Embrace failure as a learning experience.
Okay, so let's talk about that investor hunt.
The luxury hotels, right?
What do you think about that move?
Bold, for sure. Going straight to the high net worth crowd.
He was targeting a specific audience,
Understanding his ideal investor.
not wasting time with people who wouldn't get it.
It's like market segmentation, but for investment.
And you have to admire, like, the guts it took to walk into those hotels.
Oh, yeah. Talk about stepping outside your comfort zone.
Pitching his idea to complete strangers.
He wasn't letting fear hold him back.
And those rejections were rough.
Oh, yeah. Skepticism, disinterest. Probably even some laughter.
Easy to get discouraged.
But he didn't. He kept going, refined his pitch, kept putting himself out there.
Even offered his driver's license and residence permit.
As collateral, man, that's a big risk.
Shows you how much he believed in his plan.
It's a fine line between calculated risk and desperation.
And while it didn't get him the full investment,
He got something.
$300.
A partial win.
Still a win.
Absolutely. Shows the importance of being flexible, negotiating.
He didn't let his initial ask stop him from getting something.
Compromise and adaptability. Key ingredients for success.
It's crazy, right? $300 feels like $1 million.
When you started with just a penny, you know.
It really puts things in perspective.
It's about understanding the value of those small steps forward.
Because it wasn't just the money.
No, it was way more than that.
Like a validation of his vision.
A sign that he was on the right track.
A boost of confidence when he really needed it.
Absolutely. And it would have been so easy to just give up on those Italian entrepreneurs after that first rejection, you know?
Oh, totally. Most people would have just walked away.
Feeling defeated, thinking it's a lost cause.
But he didn't.
He knew that a no doesn't always mean never, you know?
It's just an invitation to try again.
To maybe refine your pitch.
Address their concerns.
And that's what he did. He stayed in the game.
Kept that conversation going.
Answered their questions.
Talked about the risk.
And ultimately found a way to make it work for everyone.
And I think that's such a valuable lesson, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Because sometimes you got to be persistent.
You got to really listen to what people are saying.
Understand their perspective. Tailor your message.
It's not about forcing your idea on someone.
It's about inviting them in.
Making them feel like they're part of the journey.
And I think that's what makes this YouTuber so interesting, you know?
It's got that authenticity.
He's genuinely passionate.
And people respond to that.
At the end of the day, people invest in people.
They invest in the people they believe in.
The ones who inspire them.
And this guy, he's got that spark, you know?
It's not just about being a good marketer or negotiator.
It's about being a genuine person.
Chasing a dream.
Facing challenges head on.
And inspiring others along the way.
I think anyone can relate to that, you know?
Oh yeah, we all face challenges.
Big and small.
Financial, professional, personal.
What's part of life?
But the lessons we're seeing here, they apply to everything.
Like the importance of setting goals.
Breaking those goals down into smaller steps.
Celebrating those little wins along the way.
Being resilient when things get tough.
Adapting to change.
Learning from your mistakes.
And the power of connecting with other people.
Finding support and inspiration in those around you.
This challenge, it's like a mini version of the entrepreneurial journey.
It's got its ups and downs.
Moments of doubt and moments of brilliance.
Setbacks and victories.
It's a wild ride.
And so as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this question.
Okay, hit me.
What if we all approached our own lives, our goals, our challenges with the same kind of hustle and resourcefulness that we've seen in this guy?
What could we achieve?
What kind of impact could we have?
It's not just about watching someone else succeed.
It's about recognizing the potential within ourselves.
The power we all have to make a difference.
This is a call to action, you know?
Yeah, it's about embracing the challenges.
Finding creative solutions.
Even when it seems impossible.
And remember,
What's that?
you don't need a ton of resources to get started.
Sometimes all it takes is a penny and a whole lot of heart.
And a willingness to never give up.
That's what it's all about.
So think about it. What's your penny?
What dream have you been putting off?
What challenge have you been avoiding?
What's stopping you from taking that first step?
Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
And sometimes all it takes is a penny to start something extraordinary.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll be back next week with another amazing story.
And a whole new set of insights.
Until then, keep hustling.
And keep dreaming big.